Hi, and welcome to another episode of Rob's Triathlon Tips for Beginners. This is a quick video about gels and when I believe you should and shouldn't consume them based on my own experience. So let's dive in. What do I mean by gels? Gels are generally little packages like this, just a couple of samples. There are many other manufacturers, and they have a little tearaway top, and they have different proportions of ingredients, but they're generally caffeine. You can't get some without it. They're generally caffeine, though mixed with some kind of sugar, some kind of quick source of energy. Um, and so let's just look at this one for example. This Morton gel package has 100 calories in it. It's got 25 grams of sugar and 100 milligrams of caffeine. So what does that mean? So 100 milligrams of caffeine is like a small cup of coffee, and 25 grams of sugar. To put that into perspective, one sugar cube is about 4 grams of sugar. So by downing this, you're very quickly consuming a cup of coffee with 6 sugar cubes. So that's kind of crazy. I drink black coffee, so that's really, I'm used to the caffeine, but the sugar will drive me crazy as someone in their early 40s. I'm becoming more sensitive to sugar. So the only time that I consume gels is on the bike and on the run. And the reason I do that is because I have learned through trial and error that when I consume a gel before a swim, the result is that I just spend the first 700 meters freaking out in the water. And it's not because that I haven't prepared enough for the open water swim or anything like that. It's because my body is not used to this rush of sugar and caffeine that I've ingested 10 minutes before the swim start. And that's what I get. Is my heart rate goes crazy. I can't control my breathing. I have to take a break and grab onto a buoy or a boat and try to calm myself down and tell myself this is okay. You can get through this. You don't need to quit the race. That's what happens to me when I take a gel for the swim. So what I do now instead is I consume an energy bar because I'm going to want some energy to kick in on the bike. So when you have an energy bar, it doesn't have the same effect. This is an example of one, Quantum Energy Squares. They're one of the official nutrition providers this year for Ironman races. And these are a mix of protein, fat, and carbs, so they don't have the same effect on you at all as a gel. So now that I've changed my habits to when I'm swimming, say about 4K in a lake, to consuming one of these instead of a gel before I start swimming, what happens is I can start swimming, I can immediately settle into a good pace and a good breathing pattern. I can breathe bilaterally, I'm calm, and just sort of get into a meditative swimming state. There's no freaking out at all. It's the thing of beauty. And then when I get out of the swim, um, I'm calm. I'm not jittery then either. It's like some energy is potentially hitting me from the energy bar at the end of my workout. I'm not ravenous. I'm not just shoving Twizzlers and garbage in my mouth after the swim. I'm under control. And so that's a key lesson that I've learned is no gels before the swim. That's a recipe for disaster. uh, Hopefully you found that video interesting. And if you did, please give it a like. Consider subscribing to my channel and hitting that bell button and selecting all for notifications. And if you could share the video with some people that you think would benefit from it as well, that'd be great. Thank you.